Hi lovelies, my name is Teresa Lawson, woman, wife, mother, conquering chronic illness, and welcome to my channel. So today I want to talk about what I do when an interstitial cystitis flare is ensuing. Link here for what interstitial cystitis is and how it affects me. And then here's a video of me dealing with an ensuing flare. So I have a bladder condition called interstitial cystitis, which I usually manage without the help of prescription medication. However, I have not been doing what I'm supposed to be doing and my bladder hurts. So I'm going to show you guys what I do when my bladder starts hurting to avoid having to go see a specialist and avoid the pain of making it get worse. Okay, so I'm about to go to sleep, and these are two things that I'm going to take. D-Manos is something that I take every night. It is a supplement. It is derived from cranberries, but it's not acidic like cranberry juice. You can't drink cranberry juice and get D-Manos, so don't do that if you have IC. It'll make your bladder hurt worse. But D-Manos, it thickens. It's supposed to thicken that liner, the mucus liner in your bladder, and sort of help with irritation and reduce inflammation that way. And then Benadryl eases the histamine reaction that happens in the top of the bladder. It is a normal reaction. That's why you have the urge to go, but part of the reason why you have the urge to go is a histamine response to contents in your bladder. When you have IC, sometimes it is exaggerated and your bladder overreacts, so this will calm that. Don't take Benadryl. Don't take any of these without consulting your doctor. Don't take Benadryl in the morning. I'm going to go to sleep and I'm putting my baby to bed, and then I'm getting in the bed. I will be asleep by 9:30. And I'll give myself 8 hours to sleep this off, because Benadryl can be pretty potent. But yeah, D-Manos I take every day, and I have taken it in conjunction with any prescription medicine that I was taking. My doctor knows that I take it. My GP, my rheumatologist knows that I take it. I don't think it does anything. I've noticed the extreme difference, especially when I'm about to have a flare right now from my own devices. Stress, I don't think it helps with. But when I've been eating and drinking stuff that I really shouldn't to, or in amounts that are in excess of what my body can tolerate, if I up how much I take this, I'll normally take... this is 3 capsules is 1,500 milligrams. I normally take 2 capsules twice a day. When I'm about to flare like now, I'll take 3 capsules 3 times a day. I'll take the max dose, and I'll do that for a few days and go back down to 2 twice a day. But yeah, these two in a couple of days will normally knock it out, along with diet, and I'll show you that tomorrow. I'll have to do better than what I've been doing. So this is breakfast, egg and cheese on a hoagie. And another part of what I do to make sure that I'm not irritating my bladder more when it's starting to get a little irritated is make sure like I'm not eating things that are inflammatory. So I don't put pepper in my eggs. And it's crazy because if I didn't go hog wild and use hot sauce every day for like a month, I wouldn't have to not put pepper in my eggs. I could have a little pepper, but you know, moderation is difficult. And I've been taking this. It's a B complex with vitamin C to help the absorption of my iron. Not taking it. Vitamin C is ascorbic acid. It irritates my bladder, as well as potassium. And I feel like this has potassium in it. Does it? No, it doesn't. I think that's why I got it, because it didn't have potassium in it. Anyway, and then I usually wake up with a bit of a headache. I expect to have a headache later today because I'm not having caffeine. I eat coffee and Diet Dr. Pepper for breakfast. So, and acetaminophen because NSAIDs irritate my bladder as well. So I already need coffee. Of course, I can't have that. I am going into my favorite grocery store in the world, Trader Joe's, to get some fruits and vegetables that I actually can't eat because I don't have those in the house. Fruits and vegetables aren't the biggest trigger for me. It's caffeine and stuff. But when my bladder is irritated, caffeine and spicy stuff. When my bladder is irritated, I try to avoid the fruits and vegetables that do actually hinder a healthy, uninflamed bladder. So that's what I'm going to go do now. I'm tired and I don't really feel like it, but here we are. So went Trader Joe's. I'm sleepy, so I'm trying to hurry up get into bed. But for veggies, I got some potatoes, some peppers, some green beans, and some cucumbers. I meant to get some mushrooms, but I forgot because I didn't have a list. Are there more vegetables you can eat with IC? Yes, but I also have fibromyalgia and I have like IBS symptoms. And so I was looking at the list and I was like, I can't get those because if my stomach starts acting up, and that would make my bladder feel worse. So yeah, I also got some olives. Apples, pears, you can't see them, they're in the bag, I'm not taking them out, and a honeydew melon. I got these candies because I really want some chocolate, but I cannot have chocolate right now. But I really like these gummies. They're the Valentine's excess gummies from Trader Joe's. They're dangerous. Put some in a little container, don't eat them straight out of the bag. And I got this low acid coffee. In general, if I have a small amount of coffee, it's fine. As long as I'm not also drinking Diet Dr. Pepper and having too much and drinking other, like, moderation is fine. But I also wanted to try this low acid coffee from Trader Joe's. That's supposed to be helpful with people who have issues with like acid reflux as well as, what's the other thing? Oh, I see what I actually am dealing with. I had a bottle and a half of water and I haven't had to go to the bathroom since this morning, so that's good. Maple leaf cookies for my husband. I should be able to eat those too, but I don't really like them. But yeah, that's what I got for fruits and veggies for the next couple of days until my bladder heals up a bit. And then I'll kind of see like if anything will change or if I can add some other stuff in. Just based on how my bladder actually feels. Of the time that I spent at home in between the last recording and this one, I spent 97% of it in the bed. I ended up taking some ibuprofen. I ate an apple. I'm going to pick up the kid. Dismiss. Because of fibro, I have to have alarms to remember to do that. I have a headache. It is getting worse. Even with ibuprofen, I waited a couple hours. It has not gotten better. So we're pulling out the big guns. Excedrin. I've been taking a lot of Excedrin lately because I've had a lot of headaches and I've noticed that it irritates my bladder a little. However, full body pain is going to make this headache worse, and the headache is going to make the pain worse. It's an ugly cycle. So I'm going to take some Excedrin and hopefully not die. Also, I'm drinking some of this. I'm going to drink half of what's left in here and give the other half to the kids. She'll enjoy that. Caffeine, I haven't had any, and I've been drinking it regularly. So I think part of this headache is caffeine withdrawal headache. So that, and I'll have a couple cookies, and hopefully by the time I get home, I'll be able to cook something for dinner tomorrow night, because tonight we're picking something up because it's not going to be ready. I was in bed all day. So here's dinner. Hummus, chicken shawarma, mac and cheese, grape leaves, and hummus, bruh. This should be fine. The only thing that might give me is the seasoning on the chicken, pre-leaf. I'll take 2 or 3 of these before meal with a glass of water, and I mean like right before meal with a glass of water, and it should neutralize the acid in the food or anything that might be too spicy or whatever. None of this is, but like my blood's irritated right now, so you don't want to like take a chance, because who wants to be hurting because of food? So it is like 5:45, 5:30, no, 5:45 yet. We've been up for 2 hours. Macy woke up. My bladder was irritated this morning. I went to bed at probably like 85% and woke up this morning at 85% of health and woke up this morning at like 65%. So I'm going to have this tea to kind of calm my bladder down. Normally when I wake up in the morning, my bladder's a little bit irritated because I haven't gone to the bathroom all night. but normally going to the bathroom helps. That did not this morning. It's still irritated. So I'm going to eat breakfast, have that tea. I've taken meds, so hopefully in the next hour or so, by the time it's time to go to school, this will be resolved because it's not comfortable. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Mason. So breakfast, egg and cheese on hoagie again, a couple pieces of honeydew melon, and this throat coat tea because my bladder hurts. I'm going to get my hair done for the first time in a decade, and my bladder is completely torn up. I may end up having to go to the doctor. And if that's the case, y'all probably won't see this video, but I'm going to give it one more night. And if I wake up tomorrow feeling like this, off to the doctor we go. Okay, lovebirds, this is breakfast. Same old, same old. 2 eggs, cheese on a roll, and an apple. I'm going to eat this before it starts to turn brown. Bladder, amazing. I still have a bit of frequency, which is to be expected for probably next week. But as long as I keep eating what I'm supposed to eat and drinking what I'm supposed to drink, I should be fine. I like this right here. I'll probably, where is it? There it is. This low acid coffee. It should be fine, but I'll probably wait another week before I try it. So not this weekend, maybe next weekend. And I'll just take a few sips of Diet Dr. Pepper when I can't stand it no more. But yeah, I will do a wrap up on my bladder now. Okay, so we're on the tail end of that. I am feeling better. Frequency, pain, 95% gone. I'm really at 100%, and when I'm at 100%, I don't realize it until I start doing stupid stuff. So going forward, I'm going to continue with moderation. I don't consume my triggers, right? And those foods that aren't triggers but aren't necessarily helpful, that aren't technically on the IC safe list, but don't offer widespread harm as long as I can consume them appropriately, I'm going to continue to consume, but I'm going to do better. So, and this is what I say routinely. I think maybe 2 or 3 times a year I run into an issue where my bladder starts getting a little bit irritated because I've overdone it. And normally it is the holidays. It is the being at home, having the free time, and I sneak from having 6 ounces to 8 ounces of Diet Dr. Pepper every once in a while to a 20 ounce every single day. I don't know why I'm this way. Right now, we're not buying the Diet Dr. Pepper, so I'm not tempted, so I can get it out of my system. We go from having Starbucks once or twice a month to having it 2 or 3 times a week. I can have Starbucks, but I can't have it 2 or 3 times a week. We go from having hot sauce on food a few times a month to hot sauce, everything, all day, every day. Like, I know what I need to do, and I know that I need to do it consistently. And so that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to grant myself the grace to mess up and get back right. I am thankful that my interstitial cystitis, I'm just going to say IC. I am thankful that my IC and the way that I experience it in my body has not progressed to a point where it cannot be managed with lifestyle. I don't have to take a prescription every day, and that is a blessing, but it also requires discipline on my part. And so I'm going to be more disciplined. I'm going to act right. I'm going to do better. That is my promise to myself. Amen? Amen. So thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the comment section down below and in the next video. God bless.